In this lesson, let's take a look at how to export a PDF to Word for Windows. Now here I just have a basic document with a few photographs and some columns. If I go out to Organize Pages, you can see what these pages look like. I have some intermingling columns with a few photographs. It looks like there's some lists inside of here as well. So all you really need to do to get this thing out of here is just to go to File and choose Export to Word. Now you could, if this were a spreadsheet-like file, you could dump it into Excel. You could dump a presentation that you had, maybe something that looked like a presentation, you could dump that into PowerPoint. Let's go ahead and just choose Word. I'm going to choose Word document. It says, what do you want to call this and where do you want to put it? I'm going to dump this out inside of something called Bates Finish, which has 6-page out here already. I'm just going to go ahead and delete that guy, and I'll delete the other document that's out of here as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and save this document, and I'm just going to call this, I'll call it 6-page Word, and I'll go ahead and click on Settings. I could retain any flowing text. If this had more of a web-like look to it, I could retain the layout. If there's any comments, if there are any images, I want those. And if there's anything like a scanned portion of the PDF, it'll recognize the text before it goes out and converts it to Word. That's pretty slick. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. I'm going to go ahead and click on Save. It goes out and does the business, opens up Word, and here's my document. Not too bad. Looks like it's a pretty close match to what I had before. Now let's try something a bit more extreme. I have a Park Service website out here. I'm going to bring this in as a PDF and then dump this guy back out as Word. Maybe I'll even try PowerPoint. So here's the website. Here's the web address up here at the top. I'm just going to select the web address and copy it. I'm going to come back out here to my Acrobat, and I'm going to choose to say File, Create from Web Page. I'm going to dump in my web address and say Create. It's going to take a minute, but it'll go out and create this document. And here it is, the finished product. I'm going to turn right around as before and choose File, Export to Word for Windows, Word document. I'm just going to leave it as the name that's given here. I'm going to click on Save. It goes through the processing to convert it to Word. Opens up Word, and here's the document. So fairly close. It brought in, the layout looks pretty good. There's the text that goes along with the images. So all in all, not too bad. If I wanted to reproduce this in Word and only lived as a PDF that was from a web page, this would work out pretty good. Better than starting from scratch. Let's turn around and see how PowerPoint would deal with this. I see I have 4 pages in my PDF. I'm going to turn around and say File, Export to PowerPoint presentation. And then here it's just going to have a PPTX file type at the end. I'm going to save this in Bates Finish, and I'm going to click on Save. Again, it goes out and does the processing and exports it to PowerPoint. Fires up PowerPoint, and here we go. There's my first slide. There's my second slide. There's my third slide, and there's finally some stuff at the end. So might be able to give me a head start, but just a few options there for working with exporting.